Good morning, everyone. My name is Genevieve, and I'm so excited to celebrate the equinox with you today on March 20th, 2025. For the equinox, I wanted to show you a special Qigong exercise that can really help you with the balance between good and evil, active and passive, open and closed. The equinox is about balance, and so is this exercise. We're in the discipline of Qigong. Qi is like your energy, and Gong is work. So we are working your energy when we do the Qigong practice. And the name of this exercise is head rolls. So stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder length apart and bend your knees a little. This is called the horse stance. It's as if we're riding on a little pony. Donk, da donk, da donk, da donk. Okay, so you don't have to bounce all the time, but keep your knees in that slightly open position and your toes are pointing a little bit out. Okay, lovely. And then during this exercise, we are moving our head and our torso, but really we're moving our entire body. And inside our danshan, which is here, we're actually rolling the danshan, that ball that lives in your pelvis, we're rolling it sideways during this exercise. So see if you can pick up on that feeling. Even though what you really see is your head, the real motion is down here, okay? So let me demonstrate it for you first, and then we'll talk through it. This is head rolls going clockwise. See, piece of cake, right? So all I'm doing is I'm moving my head 360 degrees. I'm kind of looking slightly up and breathing in on the up, and I'm looking slightly down and breathing out on the lower half. So try it with me this time. We're going to get in that like bent over position to go in a circle. You're going to breathe in, look up a little, breathe out and look down. Breathe in, look up a little, breathe out, look down. Breathe in, look up a little, breathe out, look down. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. All right, very good, team. So in the discipline of Qigong, we are talking about these kinds of spiral motions all the time. And we'll come back to that later, but just keep that in mind. This entire exercise is also a spiral, which makes it very appropriate for the equinox when we're celebrating how our heavenly bodies spiral around. All right, so I want to also tell you that in Qigong practice, the number 8 is considered sacred for a lot of different reasons. But because of that, sometimes we do 8 of any one exercise, or we would do multiples of 8, like we would do 16 or we would do 24. So what I'm going to propose we do now is 16 clockwise head rolls. Just try to practice that sense that you're going in that spiral motion. Breathe in on the top half, out on the bottom half. Let's go. I'll count us down from 16. This is 16. This is 15. Breathe in. 14. Breathe in. 13. Breathe in. 12. This is 11. This is 10. This is 9. This is 8, special number 8. This is 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Good job. And then rather than dragging yourself all the way up, you can kind of stay down in there in that hungover state a little bit. Haha, hungover state. This kind of hungover state, not that kind of hungover state. Just let your body relax a little. You've been doing a lot of work. All right, good work. So that was 16 head rolls going clockwise. And when we do Qigong, another super important concept is balance. So if we do 16 one way, we almost have to do 16 the other way for balance. There are a few cases where you purposely do fewer going one way or the other, which is about the distribution of qi in your body. But this is our first ever lesson, so I will save that for an advanced curriculum on another time, maybe another year or 5 years. All right, so for now, let's just catch up with 16 head rolls going the other way, counterclockwise. Okay, the breath pattern is still the same, I'll just show you. So we're breathing in, and we're breathing out. Breathing in, and dumping it all out. Breathing in, and dumping it all out. Okay, makes sense? Let's try 16 together, ready? So we're going counterclockwise 16 times, so I'll count it out for you. Here we go. Breathe in, this is 16. Breathe in, 15. Breathe in, 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. This is our last one, make it count. Breathe in and out. Yay! That was 16 head rolls counterclockwise. And when we finish a symmetrical pair of exercises like that, we always gather all the qi and bring it back down into our danshen, your energy center, which is right here. Gather all your loose qi that you spun off while you were spiraling around. Just gather it back up. It belongs to you. You put it back in your danshen. You can even pick up some new fresh qi from the universe this way, put it in your danshen. That's called Daiji Qigong when we do that. When we gather the qi and put it into our danshen. You can use it at the beginning of your Qigong practice. You can use it at the end. You can use it after every set of exercises. Absolutely up to you. All right, team. So I have one more very important thing to tell you about this exercise. I work with my teachers, Malcolm and Annie Dean. They have taught me everything I know about Qigong. Without them, I would certainly not be here today attempting to teach you some of this myself. So I really want to credit them for this insight, which is that you can work with animal shapes in your body when you're doing Qigong. And for me, when I do the head rolls exercise, when I'm on the upper half, I imagine I'm a tiger. I have that big chest like Tony the Tiger. I'm all like a go-getter, it's all good. Plus I'm relaxed, so I'm like a serene go-getter. My chest is puffed up, but I'm also lean out, totally relaxed. I'm powerful and serene. Nothing can get to me. I'm an effing tiger. You get the feeling? So it's very serene on the top half. I'm filling, because I'm breathing in, I can fill my whole chest with breath. I can feel very serene up here on the top half. And then, to balance things out, on the bottom half, I can be a grumpy bear. So on the bottom half, I'm like, breathing out like an animal. And if you really want to make it fun, you can add claws. So when you're on the bottom half, you're in your bare body, you're like hunched over, you're really like this. Your power is more in your back and less in your chest because you're bare. Okay, so when you're on the lower half, you can actually imitate a ferocious animal to give you more of that sense of yang. Like, here we go, we are putting this out there. All right, so we breathe in like a serene tiger, but then we breathe out like a grumpy bear. Watch this. Breathe in, serene tiger. Breathe out, angry bear. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And because we do everything in balance, we would go back the other way. It could be an angry bear down here. Breathe in, become a tiger. Down here, angry bear. Up here, serene tiger. Down here, angry bear. Rah! Up here, serene tiger. Angry. Peaceful. Okay. So it's super fun to play with those animal shapes. If you had any kids around, ask them to play with you. It's extremely easy and fun. This practice would not be complete without also showing you that both animals are capable of both states. So you can also choose to be a serene bear and an angry tiger. And it looks and feels a little different. So I'll show you that one going back counterclockwise, just so you have an idea of how this can work. Everything can always be flipped as an opposite in Qigong. So if we had an angry bear and a serene tiger, we can totally flip it and have a serene bear and an angry tiger, okay? So serene bear, really big and tough, right? They got nothing to worry about. They're just like looking for the honey. They're like sauntering through the forest. Ah, no problems. No problems. Honey badger don't care kind of feeling for the bear down here. And then as we come up, we would go counterclockwise, sorry. So we would come up, we would feel ourselves turn into an angry tiger. So this tiger's like, ah, I'm gonna pounce on someone. So I'm a serene, swaggering bear down here. And then as I come up, I turn into an angry tiger. Mellow bear, angry tiger. Serene, mellow bear, ferocious tiger. So I think we've gone through so many sets of opposites. I hope one of those will make sense to you and will give you some boost for getting through this wonderful day, the equinox. Thank you so much for joining me. At the end of Qigong practice, we do this thing they also do in Kung Fu Panda. This is our signing out gesture. It's as if we're gonna punch you, but instead, because we're colleagues, we cover it. I would never hurt you. And then I bow down to show my respect and gratitude to you. All right, so let's do that together. You're gonna punch me, but you cover it and you bow. In Malcolm and Andy's class, we say, salute our masters, salute our classmates. That's all of you. Thanks again for joining me today. See you later. Bye.